My name is Catherine Muigai Mwangi. I'm Kenya's ambassador to Ireland, and I'm delighted to have been able to join in this celebration as this community celebrates 30 years of partnership with a community in my own country, Aurora, an area that is in a very difficult situation, and what this community has done to bring about especially healthcare to that community is absolutely wonderful. So I'm delighted, honored, and very blessed to have been part of this celebration.
So it has helped a lot out there, has it?
Oh, it definitely has, and I'm sure the community here who have visited can bear witness, and I myself know the situation in that particular part of my country, and I know that what the community here has done in bringing medical attention, medicines, equipment, and paying for staff has gone a long way in ensuring lives are actually saved, and people have better health care than they would have had.
And do you have much indigenous healthcare there? Do you have many of your own doctors or nurses?
Definitely we do, but we definitely have a shortfall. But obviously we have, big government and private hospitals with doctors and nurses. But obviously we have a shortfall because of the many challenges facing our country. And therefore, that's why we really do appreciate and encourage and thank partners like this community that have partnered with our own people.
And is it necessary for this to continue, or are you getting on your own feet at this stage?
I think it's for a long time we will need support from friends and partners such as Westport. What our countries are trying to do, obviously, is to improve our own economies. And once our economies take off, we'll be in a position to be able to take care of our own needs, whether it's medical or it is poverty eradication or education. But in the meantime, we are looking to partners and to friends to assist us in those areas that we are not able to cope with.
Are you making much progress?
We're making a lot of progress. I think the country is developing very well. We've had a very steady and very strong government. The economy of Kenya is growing. We've seen the improvements that have happened. And this continuing, I'm sure that we will see, poverty reduction. We will see better healthcare. We will see more people being educated. And definitely Kenya has a very good time ahead of it. I was not made aware that I would have to earn my lunch. I'm told I'd have to speak, so I don't have a speech. But I am delighted and indeed honored to have had this opportunity to visit Westport again. I was here in 2009, and what I noted then was the beauty and the cleanliness and the calm and the peace of this city and the wonderful people who live here. And even as I drove in yesterday, it reminded me of that time. And then of course I was happy to be coming to this town because I do remember reading somewhere that you were voted as the best town to live in Ireland. So it's a wonderful opportunity and a wonderful honor for me to be here. And what a lovely celebration. As we sat today through the service, it was touching in that we were celebrating a partnership of 30 years between the wonderful people of this beautiful town and the people in Kenya in a small, remote, faraway place called Aurora, who many of you, I suppose, will never visit, will never know, and to celebrate the lives that you have touched in this country, in that country. And it was a lovely celebration, and as I listened to the Archbishop speak, he was so articulate and so clear and so forthright in what this partnership has meant. And he so articulately told us what the community here has done in bringing healthcare to this group in Kenya. We acknowledge we have many challenges in our developing countries, challenges of poverty and disease and lack of education. And as our governments try to deal with these problems, they have a long way to go to make sure that everybody gets the right medical care. So when friends such as yourselves stand in the gap and take it upon yourselves to help these people, it is heartwarming. And I'm glad that we started this celebration in church to really thank God and to remember for what we should be grateful for and to thank Him for what we've been able to achieve. So I really don't have very much to say, but really I feel it is my responsibility and my honor and pleasure to stand in the gap for these people overall these people who you will never meet, these people who will never have the opportunity to thank you in person. And I think it's my place, and it is only right that I stand in their gap and to say thank you. Thank you to the people of Westport, those who are here and even those who are not here, for having so committedly sustained this relationship. 30 years is not a small time. It's not a small space of time. Even for marriage, that's, you know. But this is a partnership that has grown in strength and in numbers, and you've been able to sustain it. And really, I would like to congratulate and to thank the people of this beautiful town. When I came here in 2009, I managed to stay here, I think, for 3 days. I visited schools and I met so many of you. And what was touching and encouraging is that this entire community is involved in Aurora. It's not a two-man game, a two-people game. It is the entire community that has been committed to this exercise. So I thank you all and really encourage you to keep up this partnership. And you know, if you think about it, partnerships between Ireland and Kenya work, okay? Recently, I don't know how many of you saw that Brother Colum, a man from Cork, was in Ireland, and he was awarded an honorary degree by DCU, and he came with a young man called Rudisha, who won the gold medal in the Olympics. And Brother Colum has been training many Kenyan athletes, and many of the gold medalists have been trained by Brother Colum. So I was saying to the minister here of sport, this is he needs to talk to me and, you know, talk to me well. we could do something about it. And then guess what? The partnership between Ireland and Kenya produced the President of the United States of America. So surely, this is a winning partnership. It should be encouraged, it should be applauded, and it should be encouraged to carry on. So the people of Westport, I thank you, and I thank you, and God bless you, and may you continue to help the people of Kenya.